that step, I felt a little something go.
Yeah.
I came in on the Monday, and the doc sort of said, "Do you want to go for? You should go for a scan." And I think the doc knew straight away, but he didn't say anything at the time. But he knew. We thought it was potentially just a little torn meniscus, or maybe even just a swollen knee.
I remember the night that he got the phone call. Like, none of us were expecting it to be as serious as an injury as it was. Like, not even Cam. Like, he'd been walking around on it. He played the rest of the game when he got injured. It was a weird one. I remember he sat just there on the sofa, and like, I remember like the emotion in the room. Like, everything sort of just like, we couldn't really believe what happened.
I remember I was cooking in there.
Yeah.
You were sat with him, and you've just come through saying, "What?"
It's sort of one of these things where at the time you feel like your whole world sort of coming down on top of you when you first find out, and then once you've been through it a few days, and then obviously I was just really anxious to get the surgery done. Just had my surgery a few hours ago now. I'm feeling a lot better. Initially when I came out of surgery I was in quite a bit of pain and just on quite a bit of painkillers, so I was quite groggy and yeah, but I'm feeling much better now. The surgeon and the physio have been in and they've said that they're really happy with how it went.
Post-surgery, he literally couldn't do anything for like 2 weeks. So he sort of sat around the house, like, and there wasn't much I could say. Like, I was here with his mum, and you just felt sorry for him, really. Like, and I'd obviously try and cheer him up, and we'd try and find a series we were into or whatever, and like get around each other. But yeah, for him, that must have been his lowest point, I think.
I think 6 weeks before this is my longest injury, so pretty thrown in the deep end with the injury that it's been.
He got his mum to order an ice machine and kept sending her off to the shops to get ice and stuff, and so he was straight onto it. But yeah, that probably would have been his lowest moment post surgery, when he literally couldn't move off the sofa.
Oh mate, tell you that feels good to be out. Jimmy, you can pull that back. Just this side handle, is it? Is it on your side or my side, Dave? The seat.
We're good.
You alright?
Yeah.
I'll take complex.
That's how good we're bending.
Yeah,
Because I literally couldn't leave the house or do anything. I was just sat on my arse, just icing my knee and just watching endless Netflix. And we're back. Hi Lee, how are you? Yeah, good. Happy to be back.
How many days are we close now? It's 2 weeks tomorrow.
So how long, what was the target for it was in 60 degrees bend, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you've got another bit before you go 90. But you're already there anyway.
Nice.
So the bend is more for the meniscus.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it's stopping you into that. So we don't want you going into it. Whereas we could now, we would have pushed into it before now. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
But the further you bend your knee, the more it's going to pinch the meniscus.
So it's actually not good to push past 60.
Don't force into it too much. You've more to lose now in the next couple of weeks than you do to gain. Does that make sense?
Oh really?
Just let it heal properly.
What was the most frustrating thing about it was that it wasn't a textbook injury, in terms of that it wasn't even in the ACL, or the ligaments weren't even in the frame of being, that was never in the question, and then all of a sudden, there's this massive thing that comes up, and it's all changes very quickly. Yeah, I mean the swelling's been really good. I've been having to do, I've been icing it loads, obviously, and using the game ready and stuff like that. So, and then just been doing my exercises. So it's been pretty smooth so far. And then day one today, so I'm excited to get these out now and then move forward with it.
Yeah. So these dressings are obviously all from the operation, aren't they?
Yeah, haven't been touched.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I think I didn't expect as many up here.
That one.
Yeah, well, I knew that one.
You
Then
knew
I
that,
knew
yeah.
there was going to be. I didn't realise there was going to be as many up here and there.
There it is. That was.
Yeah, keels.
Yeah.
Was that for the meniscus? That must have been for the meniscus. Because
Yeah.
they don't need that one for the ACL, do they?
No, usually they can go in.
Yeah, thought that was the case. So that's going to be the one I need to get. Make sure I don't get hypertrophic. Thank you very much.
Alright, no problem at all.
I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Alright, you
Well.
take care then.
We're off.
See you. Thank you.
It was the whole time I was telling myself I'd be back playing next week. I'll be back playing in 2 weeks. Last thing I want to do is be out for more than a couple of weeks, and then yeah. To be honest, I even said to Cal, the doctors, when he rang me, I was like, "Are you sure? Like, are you absolutely sure?" Because it just didn't feel like. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel like how I'd framed what an ACL would feel like, because it's like the nightmare injury that everyone thinks about.